Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab, and welcome to the fourth Sip and Share of 2022. Now, if you're new to the channel and perhaps you have not already clicked the subscribe button, now's a great time. And just to let you know, the Sip and Shares is where I take, a few minutes of my time out of the week to share with you what I'm working on and off camera, some things that I'm working on creatively, as well as a few little personal things that I might want to share with you all. But this week it's pretty busy in the creative space, in the Lovely Lab and outside. So let's start with my typical format, which is what I'm sipping on, watching, listening to, reading, working on, and planning. So what I'm sipping on, as you can see, I am drinking 2 tea bags. Okay, I've got 2 because I need a little bit more zing in this tea. The Duchess Balmoral, sweet and creamy vanilla. I also have a couple of breakfast biscuits. These come from the Dollar General. They're pretty decent, Sometimes I dunk them in here, and sometimes I just eat them along with my tea because I need a little fiber, quite frankly. Just got to keep things regular around here. TMI? Possibly. Okay, and so that's what I'm drinking. What I'm watching, actually, I'm watching a series called Out from the Cold. You guys know I love the law and spies and, some action, but mostly if it's action, I pretty much, I'm here for the girls. You know what I mean? Like if the girls are superheroing it up, then I'm all for it. I'm not a big, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I do like Rocky, that type of stuff. But, too much action that's my husband's league. That's not really me. But I do love drama, mystery, or crime and spies. I do like a good spy. And so this one it's called Out from the Cold, but it's like a Russian girl spy, she's, what do they call it? In plain sight, her background is in Russian espionage. And I think she moved to America and created a life for herself in like New Jersey or whatever. So she's a mom and so on and so. If you like spy stuff, that's on Netflix. So check that out. What am I listening to? Actually, I just got finished listening to a wonderful, and I listen to it every morning just to get me queued up and focused for the day. I Am by James Fortune, and I think Deborah, I can't remember what her last name is, but it's a great song. It's just, reminding us of who God is. He is all of those things that we need him to be at any given time, and sometimes multiple things at one time. You're in the middle of a storm, but you're also going through a breakup. You know what I mean? Like, here comes a hurricane, but your husband just left. He's your comforter and he's your protector. You're hungry, he's your provider. You're going through some court issues, he's going to be your counselor. So that I just try and make sure that I incorporate something into my day each day to remind me and start me off on the right foot, so that I'm not, my focus isn't immediately derailed into all of the things that life brings my way. So that's what I'm listening to. What am I working on? Okay, so you guys saw the last index card art that I made was this cute little thing here, and the prompt was aligned, right? The prompt was aligned, and I'll put a card up in the corner for that in case you missed it. In addition to, I'll put the playlist down below, okay, if I can remember it. And so far we've got four index cards made. I'm so proud of myself. I'm being consistent. I didn't think I would be able to do it, but you know what? When you try, when you do your best, you'll be surprised at what your outcome is. Oh, I didn't even remember I did this. Anyways, I'll put that off to the side. You'll see it later. And so I've been working on the index card series, and this is where I keep all the supplies for that. I'll figure out another box for that at some point. Then we also just finished up the Lovely Canvas Challenge, and I created this cute little box with some cereal, a cereal box, and $1 piece of four area partitioned wood. This is really cheap wood from the Dollar Tree. And then I just took a cereal box, covered it with scrapbook paper, took some lace and some vintage or some faux leather, ran a strip of zigzag stitch down there, and then I attached the Velcro down there so that it can close, because frankly I needed for this to be able to keep all of the word prompts for the Lovely Canvas Challenge in one place. And so I needed to just be able to slide that off to the side, or if it happens to fall off my table, because my son is always on here looking for something he could play with that he won't be using in the crafts, in a crafty way. He'll just essentially destroy something with it, or destroy it. Let me stop bad mouthing him. But so the Lovely Canvas Challenge, this is what I ended up making. I was so surprised at this. Now, as you know, and if you have not seen it, I will put a card up in the corner. What I do is once a month, take a canvas. I randomly pick out 4 prompts. One is a word prompt. One is material selections, a thread and fabric and things like that. The other is color choices. And then the last one is mediums. So in mediums, we have modeling paste, we have glitter glue. Once I use it, out it goes. So for this one, it was stamping nature buttons in gold. And so because you guys know I love tea, and tea is from nature, I found a way to incorporate all of those things into this 6x6 canvas. So I actually enjoyed not having an idea of what I was going to do ahead of time, but allowing the prompts to kind of guide me, and then drawing inspiration from my own life to put down here and create a little bit of art from. So my husband, actually, I saw my husband on my desk. Okay, I saw him on my desk. I saw him pick it up, and he was looking at it. He never asks me about what I create unless I'm making it for someone because he's asked me to do that, like for a client or something like that. But I saw him pick it up. And then, I know he's like, what is that, real gold? Maybe he wasn't thinking that, but I'm just saying, in my mind, he was really not necessarily scrutinizing it, but studying it a little bit, But I thought that was quite cute. Then he gently put it back down on my desk because, frankly, there's nothing in this space that he needs. So I don't even know why he was over here. Anyways, maybe it was the gold. The gold brought him over. So anyways, this is the pot of gold. Not the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but the pot of gold that I am able to partake in each day. And it is from nature. Thank you, Lord, for small miracles. So that is what I have worked on. So we have the index card art. I'll be working on that. What I'm going to be working on will be the index card art this week. The We're Baking and Crafting Meets February challenge. I had hoped to do her January challenge, but time got away from me. The only challenge I was able to participate in was Artsy Solutions, Sonia Stover's, and that's where I made the greeting or the sympathy cards, inspired by the loss that we had in our family. So this month I plan on doing We're Baking and Crafting Meets, and I think maybe I'll just alternate between the two of them because I think both of them have year-long challenges, one each month. So I'll drop a link to both of their channels so that if you are in fact looking to participate in some other challenges, and especially if you're on social media, you can always tag them and help promote the challenges. So those will be down in the description box. For the month of February, we have a collaboration coming up, our 2nd annual Shades of Love. It'll be a couple of us participating in that. I will have to scramble to get some Valentine's Day cards put out or created, and I'll probably just come on real quick to show you how I'm making a couple of them. But our women's ministry is doing a pay it forward type of thing. So they don't know it. They'll all be given little gift bags before Valentine's Day. And so our ministry meets via Zoom the Saturday after Valentine's Day. And so they will be they'll be given a gift by that time, in hopes that they will, by the conclusion of our meeting, be instructed to pay it forward, spread the love. You know what I mean? Like, you've been blessed, so be intentional about blessing someone else. So my part of that is to create the gift, the greeting cards, the some type of love sentiment, especially self-love, God's love, to include in those little gift bags to give to them. So I've got to probably make up about 20 of them, I think. Boy, it's going to take a bit of time, but I'm here for it. Let's see. I also didn't mention what I'm reading. I am reading right now, and I'm not going to share the title of it. I'm reading a woman's devotional. It's a 2-week devotional that I plan to include and use for the new women's life group that I'll be starting in the month of March. This women's life group, it will not, although it is based out of my church, I'm not even in the same state as my church, okay? But I am from the Church of Life Ministries. The Church of Life Ministries will be hosting a women's life group, but I will be the host. Anyone will be welcome. Any woman will be welcome to participate, to join, to come, to stop in via Zoom. Okay, if you are interested in joining me for that, you need some encouraging words, you want to delve a little deeper into the word, you want someone to walk alongside of you on your life journey, because that's what life group's about. It's about doing life with other people, like-minded people, that can help encourage you, support you, and you do the same. Obviously, it's a reciprocal thing. You may not be as well versed in the Bible, but you're a mom and you've got 2 kids and your friend has 1. You give her your information, she give you some of hers, but it's about supporting one another. And so I intend to start that in the month of March. I have to swear down the date. If you are interested in that, though, there's an email below, info.livieslovelies@gmail.com. Please send me an email and I will get in contact with you and provide you with the information once I have everything solidified and schedules and so on and so forth. But I intend to meet twice a month for about an hour each time. And the 12-week devotional, we will go through, for right now, I plan to do this for 3 months. Okay, and by that time, you will have formed a friendship or bond with someone that, if we don't continue, or if, during the summer months, we are all dispersed, you'll still have someone to partner with until we meet back up again. But the purpose of it really is just to make sure that we grow and nurture a sisterhood, because some of us are in isolation with COVID and all of the other restrictions that we're facing. We need some togetherness. And so this is a way to unify one another so that we don't all feel so alone, and we can help one another, because that's what life is about. No matter what we're going through, we can always help someone while we're going through it, and vice versa. Anyway, so send me an email if this is something that you're interested in. I am more than happy. The more the merrier. I'm more than happy to provide you with the information so that you can join me in that. Okay. And so what am I planning? Hey, listen, I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of something, and then we're going to wrap this. Let me see. I think, yeah, I'm going to show you a little something. The latest digital that's coming out for the month of February, and in honor of Black History Month and Valentine's Day. I'm going to show you little pieces, little something. Okay. Little bit of watercolor here. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Okay. And there was a card. Okay, here we go. 1 second. This is so cute. It's just so cute. Okay, so there we are. A little pocket, watercolor pocket, little soft colors. My camera's having a hard time focusing today, let me tell you. All right, so I take that out. Now the actual one that's in the digital is larger. And you can put whatever you want to on the opposite side, but you'll just tuck that little sucker right in that pocket. That's one of 2 pockets that's there. And here's the second sneak peek. You ready? Aren't they lovely? Are they not the cutest things? Are they not? Tell me. All right, that's enough. That's enough. So stay tuned. That'll be coming out sometime this week. You guys won't have a lot of time to grab it, but it'll be a digital, so there'll be a couple of pages that I make available to the patrons, to my patrons over at Patreon. As a freebie, because I do appreciate their support. And you're welcome to become a patron. Links below for that. Now, listen, if you're still here and you have not hit, if you're not a subscriber, don't kid yourself. If you're still watching, you technically are a subscriber. You just didn't hit the button. But make it official. Now is the time to make it official, because as you can see, there's a lot going on. There's a few collabs in the works. Much more coming up on the channel, and I do intend to diversify some of the content, not just exclusively paper crafting, but a little bit more mixed media, a little bit more DIY type of thing in there, maybe a little bit of sewing, who knows. But I'll still continue with journals, and from time to time I may throw a little piece of jewelry making on here. I know I've gotten a number of requests for that. I did get a request though for a gift basket. A gentleman responded to a post that I had on the community feed, and when I asked, what do you want to see for the month of February, and he said a gift basket, and I said, oh, that's a good idea. So I may come on to do a quick little gift basket, actually a diabetic gift basket. My dad is a diabetic. I don't know how much more time I have with him, but he's my dad. He's my only living parent, and so I want to just cherish him this year, while, the time that I still have with him. And so, he is a diabetic, but he sure like his sweets. He do. He don't care if it's sugar-free or not, but I will be getting him a sugar-free gift basket, and then maybe a few little personal items that are specifically for diabetics, like, good hand lotion or, those type of things. I have no idea, because I never had to purchase for him. He's always been self-sufficient, but now is a great time for me to do a little bit of exploration. So stay tuned for that. Continue to check back. Thank you guys so much for all your feedback, your comments. You guys have quite a few of you have come over to the Maker Exchange, so that's growing as well. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2022 continues to bring, and I hope that you guys draw from the inspiration that I put out here. I share with you what I create and what's going on in my world. But I love to hear what's going on in yours, what you guys are creating. So, whether you're on Instagram, I'm on Instagram at Livie's Lovelies. All of my handles are down below. Facebook, the Maker Exchange is where I hang out with my crafty community, with the crafty people. It's quite a few of us YouTubers over in my group. And I still support other people's Facebook groups as well. There's only about 3 of them that I tinker in and out of, because I do try to make sure I have the content that you guys like. So with that being said, I know I'm rambling, but I missed y'all. I had been off for a week, so forgive me for the rabbit, the squirrel chasing and the rabbit holes I've dived down today. But you know how it is. Plus, who knows how these 2 tea bags is hitting me. It might be a little bit too much caffeine. Nevertheless, thanks so much for joining me today, guys. Listen, until we're back here together on YouTube and Patreon, please stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafty, right? Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.